Hey, what's up, Divine Ones? It's Latoya Okia. Y'all come on in. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to also another episode of Truck Chronicles. Old Truck Chronicles, baby. Y'all come on in. So I just dropped the kids off to their afternoon program. It's their time for them to get a little time outside of the house. To those of you that don't know, I am a homeschool mommy now. Never thought in a million years I'd be doing it, but I'm doing it, okay? And it is not that bad. It is not that bad at all. Definitely more convenient. It has its pros and its cons, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons. The good definitely outweighs the bad. And I'm a homeschool mom now. I still be laughing sometimes when I say that, because I'm like, Toya, God is doing a new thing. Do y'all understand me? He's doing a new thing. So I just dropped them off at a program that they go to in the afternoons, and that is to give them some time outside of the house. It's also to give me a break, and it's to give them a break from mama/teacher, and give me a break to be able to, you know, do some work, get some content in, exercise, or just relax, just soak in the tub, take a nap, whatever I need to do for them 3.5 hours that I ain't got to worry about nobody calling me ma. So, and it gives them that break too. It gives them that social interaction with other kids their age, so they still, I'm not depriving them of, you know, that'd be the number one thing people be saying when they hear you homeschooling your kids. Like, you don't think that they're gonna be socially awkward? Like, what time do they have to interact with kids that are their age? So I took all of that into consideration before I pulled them out of public school. So they do have that social interaction with kids their age, their grade level, every single day. And throughout the summer, they get that all day in the summer and during breaks where they have like spring break, fall break at school. They get that all throughout the day during the breaks. And they get it in the afternoons on the weekdays. So just dropped them off and headed back to the house, getting ready for my coaching session tonight, my group coaching session tonight with my members in Latoya Okia Academy. If y'all are not a part of that membership, you're gonna want to get in now, because we're going in tonight. I get excited every single Tuesday because it just get better and better. It just gets sweeter and sweeter. God is really showing up in there on our Tuesday sessions. I'm live every single Tuesday with them, doing live coaching, live mentoring, answering questions, connecting with them in real time on Zoom. And it's amazing to see the growth of my students in there, to see the transformations, to see people's lives become better, to see people, you know, just elevate spiritually, become transformational leaders for the kingdom of God. It's amazing. So I really want y'all to be a part of that. I know y'all hear me talk about it all the time, but it's because I know that it's going to benefit you and it's really going to help you. Even if you come in and you just commit to giving it about 6 months, give it your all during the time that you're in there, and I guarantee you that you're going to see some transformation. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. I always stress that you got to meet me halfway. I'm going to show up for you, but you also got to show up for you, okay? So if you're serious about growing spiritually, you're ready to activate your gifts, you're ready to become the person that you were divinely created to be, this is the membership for you. It's only $47 a month. You can cancel it at any time. But for the value that you get, you're going to want to be in there. You're going to want to stay. Trust me, it's good. It's good. It's good, baby. So this is something that I wanted to share with y'all real quick. I want you to start prioritizing your health and wellness. Start prioritizing health and wellness. Y'all excuse me, because these roads, for some reason when I be driving, they seem so rough. And my little flimsy phone holder about to fall over up there. So the camera, if it's like this, y'all take it for love, baby. Y'all excuse me. But so yeah, I want you to start prioritizing health and wellness. Somebody put that in the comments. Say prioritize health and wellness. Now, what do I mean when I say that? Every day that you get up, I want you to start making it a priority. I want you to put it at the top of your list that you are going to move your body in some type of way today. Whether that be going for a 10-minute walk, whether that be going for a run, whether that be going to the gym, whether that be just walking the block in your neighborhood. This is the thing. You want to start small. You want to start where you are, because if you haven't been doing any movement, or maybe you have some type of health condition, or you got something physically going on with your health, then you have to do what's inside of your limits. You can't be looking at other people saying, well, such and such walk 10,000 steps every day, so I'm finna start walking 10,000 steps every day. You can't do that, because you might set yourself back. So what you got to do is you got to look at where you are in your life, okay? And you got to say, what can I do right now where I currently am? What can I do right now to move from point A to point B? I don't want you to be trying to move from point A to point Z because that's how we end up getting set back and we end up hurting ourselves. So I want you to focus on moving from point A to point B. So if you haven't been doing anything, if you haven't been doing any type of movement, I want you to say, well, you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk around the block in my neighborhood. That'll be maybe like a 10-minute walk. That may be like a 15-minute walk. Or if you have a dog, if you have a pet that you can walk, that's even better. You can just say, you know what? Instead of just sending my dog outside to do his business on his own, or instead of just, getting one of the kids to walk the dog or something, I'm going to take Pup on a walk today. I'm gonna put Pup on the leash, and me and Pup gonna go for a walk today. And even if that's just 10 minutes, even if that's just 15 minutes, you get out there and you get some steps in, you move your body. I want you to start prioritizing health and wellness, because this is a really big issue in the spiritual space. This is a really big issue with church people. This is a really big issue with people that say that they serve God. And I know I'm going to step on some toes with this, but you better move them out the way, because I'm going to mash them. Because God mashed mine. He mashed my toes. He said, you can't say you serve me. You can't say you living for me, and you're not prioritizing health and wellness. Like, you're not serious about your fitness. You're not serious about your health. Because if we're not healthy, then how can God use us? Okay, yeah, he can get some use out of you, but you're going to be limited with what you can do for him. You're going to be limited with what you can do in his kingdom. So when you start prioritizing your health and wellness, you ain't got to be no guru or nothing. I ain't no guru. You ain't got to be no master fitness expert, but you just do what is appropriate for you, where you are. Like I said, start small and then work your way up. Do what's appropriate for you, and then baby step that thing. What we say all the time, slow and steady wins the race. So you baby step that thing. You start small. I say this, I've been saying this a lot lately. I am now at 10,000 steps every day. For 6 days out of the week, I set a goal, I set an intention to walk 10,000 steps 6 days out the week, and then I rest on Sundays. But the rest of the days, I'm getting 10,000 steps in. But I did not start off at 10,000 steps. This is the year 2024. I just got to the point in 2024 that I could start easily getting 10,000 steps in. Before that, I started prioritizing my health and wellness journey in 2021. I started on my fitness journey in 2021. At my heaviest, I was 221 pounds. I started my health and wellness journey. At that time, I could not walk 10,000 steps every day. If I would have tried to walk 10,000 steps every day, I would have hurt myself because my feet were swelling real bad at that time. My legs used to swell real bad. And a lot of that was because I had a lot of weight on me. And it was because of my diet. It was stuff that I was eating, that I was drinking. So I had to baby step that. I had to take one step at a time. And I had to start where I was to move from point A to point B. So in the beginning, I couldn't get but a few steps in every day. But I didn't let that stop me. I got on my treadmill in my house. If it was raining outside, I looked online. I invested in me a treadmill that I could afford at that time. And I started walking inside my house when the weather was bad. When the weather permitted, I would go to the park in my city. I found a really nice park that I love being at, walking at. And I would start going to that park and I would start walking until I just felt like, okay, I'm good. Like, I didn't try to overdo it, but I got out there and I started moving my body. Little bit by little bit, I started working my way up. I went up to like 3,000 steps. I was comfortable with that, okay? I wasn't looking at all these people that were saying, oh, you know, I get 15,000 steps in every day, and I'm doing burpees, and I'm doing all the other exercises and stuff. I didn't listen to them people. When they came across my feed and stuff, I ain't listen to them people. Cause it was only gonna discourage me. So what I did was I did what was appropriate for me at that time. Because again, you gotta keep in mind, when you got a lot of weight on you, like I did at that time, when you got a lot of weight on you, you don't need to be out there trying to go intense. You don't need to be trying to do these intense workouts. You don't need to be trying to run. You don't need to be trying to do burpees and stuff and jumping jacks and jump rope and all that, because that weight is gonna be hard on your joints. So what you need to do is start small. You will be surprised at the progress and the results that you will see just by getting out there and starting to walk. I saw so many benefits just from me walking every single day. And then what happened was, like I said, I got the 3K. Then when I got the 3K, I said, okay, I can add 2,000 more steps. Then I worked my way up to 5K. When I got to 5K, I was probably at 5K for over a year or so. I was doing 5,000 steps, and I wasn't doing 5,000 steps every single day. But when I was prioritizing it, when I was saying, okay, I'm gonna be intentional about getting my steps in on this day, it was a journey, is what I'm trying to say. It was a process. I didn't roll out the bed and become this person that I am today. And I have not yet arrived. I'm still striving to be 100% healthy. I'm still striving to get to my goal weight. I'm still striving to be healthy and to be the best version of myself. I have not arrived at all, but I'm not the person that I used to be. See, and that's how it's going to be for you. Don't be discouraged that you're not at your goal right now, but instead give yourself credit for the fact that you are not the person that you used to be. You have made some progress. You have made some growth. And so from the progress that I've made, from the growth that I've made, I'm just teaching from what I've learned. I'm just teaching from the results that I've seen in my own life. I'm sharing my knowledge to be able to help somebody else. It's not to say that I'm a guru. It's not to say that I'm an expert. I'm just sharing from what I've learned and what I've seen on my own journey, on my own path. And I've seen the significant changes in my life in just this year. Y'all, listen to me. Just this year alone, I have seen the significant changes in my life because I started prioritizing health and wellness. Now, remember I just said I've been on this journey since 2021. It is now 2024. This is 3 years later. Well, May of this year, May of 2024 will be 3 years. This is why I tell y'all slow and steady wins the race. This is why I tell y'all that you got to pace yourself. You're going to fall. You're going to make mistakes. But the important thing is that you learn from those mistakes. In my journey, y'all, I'm sure y'all have been seeing it. You've been watching my videos for the last 3-4 years. You've seen it. I lost a significant amount of weight. So I lost over 40-something pounds. And then life happened. Life be lifing, okay? I lost my auntie. I lost my queen, the woman that I knew as my mother that raised me from birth. 3 days before I closed on my home, she transitioned and she left this earth. And never thought in a million years that I would have to go on and live my life without her. And then I get in this home. I'm here, and you know, it was a lot of things that, to those of you that have purchased a home, you are now a homeowner, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of things that you don't know about, or they don't tell you about, or you kind of figure it out later after you buy a house that you just wasn't even thinking about. It's a lot of responsibility. Yeah, you got to put your big girl panties on when you a homeowner. You got to put your big boy underwear on when you a homeowner. You can't call the landlord no more because you the landlord. And so it was a lot that I had to deal with being in the house. A lot that I had to deal with grieving, losing my auntie, being a single mother of 3 children. So life hit me. Life be lifing. And so I ended up gaining, after I lost 40 something pounds, I ended up gaining like 30 pounds of it back. I gained like 30 pounds of it back. And it didn't really hit me until this year came in, January of this year. And this, I'm being very transparent with y'all. January of this year in 2024, when I stepped on the scale and the scale said 207 pounds. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. At my heaviest, I was 221 pounds. You mean to tell me I'm creeping back up to 2? Oh, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So what I did, I said, I'm finna shift my priorities. I'm going to change my priorities because I will not go back. I will not. When the Lord has delivered you, baby, you got to make up in your mind that you will never go back to bondage. I said, I'm not going back to that woman that was her, my feet were unrecognizable. My feet were swelling. My legs were swelling because I had all that weight on me and I was the heaviest that I had ever been. I said, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to that unhealthy version of myself. So I started prioritizing my health and my wellness. I start setting a goal. I start setting an intention to get back to walking every day. And I share this with y'all because life be lifing, and you're going to set goals and you're going to get momentum and you're going to be off to a good start. And then something is going to happen to where you may get knocked off track. You may forget about walking. You may forget about drinking water like I did. You may forget about, because you're just trying to survive. You may be in a season of grief. You may have lost somebody that was very close to you. You might have gotten fired from your job and you're trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet. And I get it. I understand that it's hard to prioritize certain things when survival is number one. But I want y'all to understand that if you're not healthy, then you won't even be here to survive. If you're not healthy, then nothing else matters. So above a lot of this other stuff, you must prioritize health and wellness. You must be intentional about moving your body every day. You must be intentional about drinking more water. Start eliminating certain things from your life. We're going to be talking about this tonight in our session with the members. In my group coaching community, we're going to be talking about this. I'm going to do a whole wellness session with them because I want y'all to start getting intentional about your health and about being in the best shape of your life for you, not for somebody else, not what somebody else say you should be or you should weigh or you should look like. I'm talking about you being in the best shape for you so that God can maximize use in you, that he can get the most out of you and you can be around to be able to reach your destiny and to live in your purpose for the kingdom of God. Okay. So I want you to be thinking about what is something that you can eliminate from your life, from your diet, that you know it does not serve you. It does not serve your health and wellness journey. That may be sodas. That's what it was for me. The very first thing that I took out of my house when I got serious back in 2021, very first thing I took out of my house was sodas. I said, I'm not drinking no more sodas. That was the first thing I eliminated. And just that alone, y'all, when I eliminated sodas and I said, I'm not drinking no more sodas, when I took that out of my diet and I stopped drinking sodas, I saw major changes in my body, major changes in my mood. A lot of that inflammation, a lot of that swelling, a lot of that stuff in my body, it started to go away. It started to go away. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to see as you prioritize health and wellness. Now, I'm not saying you got to have a six-pack. I ain't got no six-pack yet. I ain't saying you got to look like The Rock or you got to look like, you know, a supermodel. I'm not saying that. You just be the healthiest version of yourself for you. What does that look like for you? Okay? So that's what I want y'all to get clear on. What does healthy look like for me? Not for somebody else. How do I define my success and my health? Not how somebody else defines it. Because we don't want to be judging ourselves based on somebody else. It's about you getting up every day, becoming a better version of yourself for you and for God and for your purpose. So what are some things that you can eliminate? Don't take too much stuff out at one time. Remember, I told you, slow and steady wins the race. So what is something that you can eliminate from your refrigerator, from your house today? For me, like I said, it was sodas. It may be sodas for you. It may be alcohol. Maybe you gotta get, baby, listen, gotta get rid of that alcohol. Because that is an enemy to your weight loss journey. It may be snacks. I know for me, I used to love to sleep with M&Ms under my pillow. Oh, it was bad, baby. I used to sleep with them M&Ms under my pillow just in case I would wake up at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I wanted me a snack. I wouldn't have to get up and go in the kitchen for it. I got my M&Ms right there under my pillow. That's just how bad it was. And so I stopped buying that type of stuff. I stopped bringing that into my house because I knew if it was in the house, I was going to get up looking for it. I was going to want to eat it. So that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Prioritize health and wellness. What are some things that you can eliminate from your refrigerator? Don't try to flip your refrigerator overnight because you're doing too much at one time and you're going to end up backsliding. You're going to end up going back. So take it a little bit at a time, slow and steady. And then how many steps can you commit to daily? Start small. Maybe it's 1,000 steps. Maybe it's 500 steps. Maybe it's 3,000 steps. Maybe you a beast and you say, you know what? I can commit to 7,000 steps, baby. I could do 7,000 a day. But I want you to start wherever you are so that you can move from point A. So that you can move from point A to point B. Just start wherever you are and work your way up. Okay? I love y'all so much, baby. My phone about to die. I got to get on in the house and put it on the charger. But I love y'all. I love you so much. Baby, listen. I have seen the promised land. This year alone, and we just came into March 2024. It's been 2 months that done passed by in this year. And just by me getting serious and me prioritizing health and wellness, putting that first in my day, I've already dropped over 25 pounds. I've already dropped over 25 pounds. And we ain't even through with the first quarter of the year yet. We're still in Q1. And I have already dropped 25 pounds and counting. The weight is falling off. Listen to me. When you get serious about your goals, when you start prioritizing, see, it ain't, you're not seeing results because it's not a priority. Anything in your life that you want to see results in and you're not seeing results, you got to check your priorities. And you got to ask yourself, have I made this a non-negotiable? See, now for me, walking is a non-negotiable. Unless it's my rest day. When I rest, I rest. But when it's my active days, walking is a non-negotiable. When I get up in the morning, I'm thinking about my goals. I'm thinking about, okay, I'm gonna get my 10,000 steps in today. I'm thinking about, okay, I got my water sitting right there by my bed, waiting on me in my cup for me to start drinking my water. So and I read about this in Atomic Habits. Great book, by the way. I would recommend that you read that. Atomic Habits by James Clear. When you are building new habits, you got to start making your habits easy. Make it easy for you. So put your workout clothes by your bed. Put your running shoes right there where you can just put your foot in them and go. Put your water right there by your bed. I'm making my water. I started putting lemons and cucumbers and stuff in my water, and I'm putting that right beside my bed. Another thing he says in the book that I love is you have to make it attractive. So when it's something that you don't want to do, make it attractive, make it kind of dress it up a little bit to where you'll get a little bit more excited about doing that habit or starting that habit. So like with the water, that's what I'm doing with the water. I don't like drinking water, so I made that attractive. So I'll add like a little lemon. I'll get a mason jar and put my water in a mason jar with some ice, and I'll put some lemon in there, and I'll chop that lemon up, chop that cucumber up, and I'll, you know how they do with like the little drinks and stuff, I'll put the lemon slice on the rim of my mason jar. And so I'm making it attractive. I'm making it, oh, okay, well, I don't want to drink no water, but this make me feel like I'm doing something. Same way with workout clothes. You might want to go buy some new workout clothes, buy some new workout sets, go on TikTok shop, go on Amazon, order you some workout, some cute, affordable workout sets, or go to Walmart. Walmart got some really good ones. Get some cute workout sets, and then what that's doing is making it more attractive. Is making going to the gym more attractive. Is making walking more attractive, because you feel like you're doing something. Because why? You got on your cute little set, you got your water with your lemon and stuff in it, and you're making it more attractive. So that increases the chances of you doing the things that you need to do every day. And I'm gonna share this with y'all too real quick. I'm gonna do a whole video about the benefits of me walking 10,000 steps every day, and the improvements that I've seen in my life just in these last 2 months of me getting these steps in every day. Because when I wake up in the morning now, my energy is different. Like, I want y'all to understand, I have a lot of amino energy drinks in my refrigerator right now that I used to have to live off of those drinks. When I got up in the morning, I would be calling my kids, one of them, go down there and bring me one of my drinks. Go downstairs, like before I could even get up out the bed, before I could even leave from upstairs, I would have them running one of my drinks up there to me. Bring me one of my energy drinks. Bring me one of my drinks. Like it was just an automatic. They already knew we got to take mom one of her drinks, because her drink's gonna get her up and get her going. When I tell y'all, since I have prioritized my health and wellness journey, I ain't been needing them drinks. It's still a whole case of those drinks in my refrigerator. And I used to be ordering a case per week from Amazon coming to my house to be able to drink those drinks to give me energy. And when I tell you that just from the water that I'm drinking with the lemon, cucumber, the ginger root, I ain't even needed that water. I mean, the amino, I ain't even needed that energy. I ain't even needed that energy drink. They still in there. I ain't even touched them. When I wake up in the morning now, my energy is different. My spirit is different. My vibe is different. And what I did was I started prioritizing moving my body to where I work it into my day. See, you're not going to get steps in like that unless it becomes a priority to you. It had to become a priority to me to where I would say, you know what, if I have a call, I'll take that call while I'm walking. If I have some work to do, if I got some content to edit, if I got some things that I got to do in the admin dashboard in the back office side of my business, then you know what, I'm gonna use my standing desk, or I'm gonna set my laptop over there by my treadmill, or I'll work it from my phone while I'm walking. I started building my life around moving my body. See, when it becomes a priority to you, that's when you're going to see the changes. We got to stop saying we don't have time. We got to stop saying that, you know, it just ain't enough hours in the day. You got to make enough. You got to make it be enough hours in the day, baby, because you got to prioritize your health. If you're not healthy, then nothing else matters. And I'm seeing that. And being healthy is not about having a six-pack. Being healthy is not about being fit and toned. Being healthy is not about looking like The Rock, or looking like whoever you idolize, or you say they have the perfect body. I wish I had that type of body. Being healthy is about being around for your kids. Being like how I said for myself, I said I don't want to be the mom on the sidelines. I don't want to be the mom that's on the sidelines that's having to sit down everywhere I go because I'm out of breath, because my feet swole, because my legs swole. No, I want to be the mom that is healthy, that is active, that is able to play kickball with my kids, that's able to go get on the trampoline and jump with my kids. Like, I want to enjoy my children while they are children. I want to enjoy the best out of this life. Like, I don't want to be limited because I didn't prioritize my health and wellness. Y'all get what I'm saying? And so I want that for you too. I want that for you too. But in order for that to happen, your priorities have to change. Something is getting the first fruit of your day. Something, when you look at your priority list, then I want you to evaluate that and see what is on my priority list. Priorities are first things first. What is first things first in your life? Because God should be number one. Prayer and time in his word should be non-negotiables in your day. And then right after that, you should be prioritizing your health and wellness. How can I start moving my body? How can I start eating a little bit more healthier? I don't have to flip my refrigerator overnight, but what is one thing that I can eliminate right now that's going to help me get closer to becoming who God created me to be? That's going to help me decrease this high blood pressure. That's going to help me decrease some of this inflammation, some of this swelling in my body. And then y'all, just fasting. It's a reason why Jesus told us to fast. It's a reason why he said, and when you fast, not if you fast. He said, when you fast, meaning that fasting is a non-negotiable. You don't have an option to decide if you want to fast or not. If we serve in Jesus Christ, we in the kingdom, every single one of us should be incorporating fasting into our life in some type of way. And you're going to see spiritual benefits, number one, from fasting. And also you're going to see benefits in your body. You're going to see healing. A lot of these diseases, this sickness, this stuff that's going on in your body, when you start fasting, you start abstaining from food, you start pushing that plate away, you're going to see changes in your physical health, changes in your spiritual health. You're going to begin to ascend, baby. Now, I don't want to go too deep into the fasting, because if you have a health condition, if you have some type of issue going on with your body, or even if you're 100% healthy, I still want you to consult with your healthcare professional first. I have to give that disclaimer before I tell people to do something. Consult with your healthcare professional first, okay? Let them know what you're doing. Let them know your goals and what you've started prioritizing and what type of fast you're going to be doing, and make sure that that fast is safe for you, considering what medications you on. But listen to me. When you continue to fast and you make this a part of your lifestyle, you're going to be able to get them some of the medications back. You're going to be able to give up some of that stuff, and you're going to see changes in your body and your physical health. Okay, but you got to start prioritizing your health and wellness. I am Latoya O'Keel, baby. I love y'all so much. Don't forget, if you can join us in the group coaching membership. Click the link below in the description and sign up, because I'm going to be going more in depth with this inside the membership. I want you to be a part of this. I want you to become the person that God has divinely created you to be. And again, like I said, this is a big issue in the spiritual space. This is a big issue that a lot of church people, a lot of people that are spiritual, they just not thinking about their body. They just not thinking about their physical health. I get it. You know that God gonna heal you. You know that God gonna deliver you, but that don't mean you can sit up and eat ham hocks and oxtails and neck bones and fried cornbread every day. Come on now. You got to start pushing some of that stuff away. And you got to start fasting, and you got to start walking, and you got to start moving your body. Come on now. So that's it. I love y'all so much, baby. I love you. I pray this message bless somebody. I'll check in with y'all later.